Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me Muhammad Hassnain. Welcome back to another video. So in our today's video, we are going to discuss about enzymes. What are enzymes? What are their characteristics? And also there are specific factors that affect the rate of reaction an enzyme does. So let's discuss. Now, what are enzymes? So enzymes are biological catalysts that when they are added to a substance, they increase the rate of reaction without getting involved in that reaction. What is a catalyst? Catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of reaction without getting used up in that reaction. So enzymes are biological catalysts. They don't get mixed up or used up in the reaction, but they increase the rate of reaction. Next, let's discuss about the 4 characteristics of an enzyme. So number 1, enzymes are proteins, and enzymes are functional proteins because they do a specific function. The number 2 characteristics is temperature. Enzymes are sensitive to temperature. As temperature increases, enzyme activity increases. Then number 3 characteristic is that enzymes are sensitive to pH, means power of hydrogen. This we will discuss later in this video. Next is that enzymes are specific in actions. This means that one type of enzyme can speed up only one type of reaction. It can be used again, but only in the same type of reaction. So this makes enzymes specific in their action. Now, there are specific factors that affect the rate of reaction of an enzyme or enzyme activity. And the very first one is temperature. As temperature increases, as we increase the temperature, enzyme activity also increases and the rate of reaction gets higher. The rate increases until the optimum temperature is reached. Just like temperature in photosynthesis, here also there is an optimum temperature. After that optimum temperature, the enzyme denatures. Denaturing basically means the enzyme dies and it cannot be bring back to its original form. So in photosynthesis, the temperature affects its rate because plant has enzymes. So enzymes are sensitive to temperature, and temperature can increase enzyme activity until the optimum temperature. After that, the enzyme denatures and the rate of reaction starts to decrease, as we can see in the graph. The optimum temperature is also the temperature at which the enzyme works at its best. Now, enzymes have lock and key models. Just like a key that fits in a hole, an enzyme fits into a substrate. Now, what is a substrate? So, substrate is basically that molecule of that substance in which the enzyme is reacting, in which we mix the enzyme. So, that molecule is the substrate, and enzyme we already know. So, the enzyme, just like a key in a lock, fits with the substrate. Enzymes have active sites. The active sites are basically the shape in which the enzyme is. So that shape, that active site is always complementary to the substrate. This means that they match the substrate so that they can fit together. Now comes the point about specification of enzymes. So as enzymes are specific in action, the active site is only designed for a specific substrate and it cannot work with any other substrate. When an enzyme is denatured, it is inactive and it cannot be reversed back to active. The next factor that affects the rate of enzyme activity is pH, means power of hydrogen. In this case also we have an optimum pH. This is the pH at which the enzymes works the best. Now, different enzymes have different pH levels beyond optimum pH levels. That is the pH at which the enzyme works best. Too acidic or too alkaline makes the enzyme denatured and it cannot be made active back. So when the enzyme is denatured, what actually happens? So after that optimum pH, or in the last case in optimum temperature, the active site, the shape of the enzyme changes. So it can't fit into the substrate anymore, means the substance. So that's why after the optimum pH or optimum temperature, the enzyme stops reacting. Too acidic or too alkaline, enzyme denatures, active site changes and reaction stops. Okay, so guys, this was all about enzymes. Let me give you a quick recap. Enzymes are biological catalysts that speed up reactions. Means if there is a reaction, for example, of sodium and chloride, if you add an enzyme into it, the reaction will be speeded up, but the enzyme won't be used in that reaction. Enzymes have active sites, means the shape of the enzyme, and that shape is complementary to the substrate, means the molecule of the substance that it is being mixed with. So when those both fit together, the enzyme speeds up the reaction. But after a specific temperature or after a specific pH level, the active site changes, so the enzyme denatures and then it stops working. And the two factors that affect the rate or activity of enzyme are temperature and pH. I hope so that you find this video interesting and factual. If you did so, then don't forget to like it, subscribe my channel so that you can get further videos, and also share this video with your family and friends. Thanks for watching.